coffee hospital. And I have a 20-ounce insulated cup, like a Coca-Cola cup.
Right.
And so I'll make her up a cup and I'll take it up there. It's 20 ounces. It keeps it warm enough. That's myself, you know, if I only had a larger version of that.
I kind of got one too,
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Last time I had something that had a thermos in it, and I think that was my Hong Kong Chloe lunchbox when I was a kid. Oh yeah, yeah, the cylinder and the brake, yeah.
But they kept shit nice and
Oh yeah. 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 Gone are those along with the percolators and everything else. The refectory that I worked for had one of these big ass ones, you know. Yeah. You know, you make a couple gallons of coffee in that bitch, you know.
I'll send you a picture of a couple things you can say, yeah, that'll work for me.
Oh man.
Because I know I got some shit I need to use at home. We've been in the getting rid of stuff lately, mode.
Oh, okay.
So that works right in my favor there.
Oh yeah, sure. I'm not picky.
No, it's probably, I probably got 2 or 3 that I had bought at the resale shop that I.
Oh man. Oh, from your daughter dragging you out there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're not like a thermos with a glass thing on the inside, but they're insulated.
Right.
Big, like this big
Yeah.
around, like that, with a cord thing on it.
When I was driving truck, I had
No built-in cup.
I had one of those big ass pilot mugs.
Yeah.
Had the truck tire on the bottom, and it was somewhat insulated. And I would go out on the road and stop, fill up the truck and pilot or whatever, and I'd fill up that fucking mug, and it was like, I forget, it was like 64 ounces or something. I'd fill it up with coffee. Even on a 600 miles trip, I'd get to where I was going, I'd still have some coffee left, you know. So it got cold, like towards the last, 150 miles or whatever, but still.
Somewhere along the line there.
Huh?
Somewhere it'll cool out.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't even start drinking coffee until I was like 28. I was working swing shift out at the mill.
Right.
I had to, I worked with a crew. I was outside contract, so I had to follow their schedule. They were on a 21-day turn. I was like 7 midnights in a row, get a day and a half off. And then you come back, 3 days, 4 afternoons. And then get another day and a half off to work. Yeah, 3 days, or no, 4 days and 3 afternoons to get it on the weekend. And then you come back on a straight midnight. Again, 7 days in a row. Yeah.
That'll make you old.
Yeah, I got into drinking coffee right about that time. Now it doesn't give me that kick. I do like the taste of it.
I like to.
Yeah. Ugh. Well, Dave, we're not exactly spring chickens, so and we still do it. Yeah, so.
What do you mean we?
What, get high?
Spring chickens.
Oh, spring chickens. Okay, it's getting. You're not a spring chicken anymore. How old are you, Dave?
I'm a little bit older than you.
Okay, how old is that?
In about 6 months or so, I'll be turning 60.
All right, you're like a year and a half older than me.
Oh, I thought I was only like 6 months.
Yeah.
All right, well, spring chicken you are.
Yeah, 58, so I'll be 60 in well, I'll be 59 next October.
I'm 42 and I can feel my back up getting out of bed. You know, getting old.
I got you beat. I was throwing my back out in my 30. By the time I was like 34, 35, I'd already had 2 back surgeries.
That's one of the issues I had when I really had.
I was doing stupid shit, worked for a factory, and they had this thing we cast called a horse collar, right? You strip the mold out, and it weighed about 240 pounds, right? And the guys would wait for a crane and put it onto a grate, and I didn't want to wait for the crane, so I'd squat down, I'd pick up, and I waddle it over there and set it on the grate. Stupid shit like that. So,
Yeah, when you were young, you don't think of it.
no. Oh, I can do this. Yeah, but the thought of, I really shouldn't do this, that never popped in my mind.
There goes on my phone. I don't have my phone, you gotta, can't move it out yet, so I got a program in my wife's phone, so it doesn't bother me. If we got a problem, you should go.
It's gonna be programmed in my other house phone as soon as I get home.
Yeah. So your job doing a lot of heavy lifting, or is it just?
Try not to, I mean, usually there's a crane or
Right,
a
right.
roll or something there, but
Right.
squeezing into tight, dirty spots and
Yeah.
trying to, torch, cut shit up.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember we had a gun job out at US, and me and another guy were outside of where they were gunning material in, and we're humping bags, and we each humped about $10,000 or 10,000 pounds worth of material. And after that's done, they're picking up the shit, the whole time they're picking up the rebound that came off and putting it back in there. They decided, once we went through all the freaking crap there, we'll give you guys a break, and we're 2 big guys. So they stick us in there where we gotta be hunched over picking up the freaking rebound, We already humped 10,000 pounds, and there was maybe like, each. There might be 1,000 pounds of material, so they're having the short guys go in and hunched over 50 buckets of shit.
I've been in some dirty, shitty, greasy fucking hole out there.
Oh, yeah. It's something I didn't forget going in there, because it was on the 2nd floor. And there's holes in that steel floor that you could fall through.
Shot.
Yeah. And that back in the 80s, that place was a fucking armpit, man. That sucked.
I was in the US from 84 to 86.
Right?
They went on strike in 86.
Well, you know how crappy that place was.
Oh, yeah.
It hasn't gotten much better in the house. I was there
When Service 13 was running, I worked at the EJ&E scale house where they weighed the ladles and
Right.
ladles.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's still there.
I don't know about that. Yeah, I don't even recall here in 13. I mean, there's 4. Oh, and I'm talking about now. There's 4, 6, 8, and 14. Yeah, and then there's one bop, and then there's the Q bop, which is number 2 firms. Yeah, but that one that you mentioned, I don't ever recall hearing the name of it. And they have this big, beautiful blue building that's called the State by the Lake. Yeah, where they're trying to make their own, not coal, whatever the hell they use. It was like coal. Process it themselves, and it all turned out crappy.
Oh my God.
Well, there was a company in Texas that they were making it work, and then they decided they could do it themselves better than the people who invented it.
And now it's just.
Yeah, and it didn't work. It would have tore up the furnace if they used it. So this huge ass fucking building that is like nothing. It was
It's just.
yeah.
How long you think the building is? Forever.
Yeah, it does. I've been stuck by a fucking cold car coming out of there. It was like, it looked like it was a fucking mile long waiting for that bitch to come by. And that's not bad when you're in the mill, but when you're trying to get out of the mill and you get stuck by one of the cold cars, it's like,
Trying to get home.
yeah, yeah. I've been on the receiving end of that one too many fucking times.
Good shot.
Oh, man. Hey, DJ, that was a beautiful run though, dude. Oh, man. Oh,
Glad I filmed that.